Hi, I'm Barbie.
I'm Ken.
And together we are
Barbie and Ken on the road again.
So we are leaving Bulow Park. We had a wonderful, wonderful 2 weeks there. And right now we are headed out to Yamasi, South Carolina, which is right around the Savannah area. And we're going to be staying at 1,000 Trails Oak something. And then it looks like it's about a 3.5 hour drive, but we need to stop for, I say gas, but Kenny says it's fuel because we are diesel. We have to stop and get diesel. So hopefully we're going to have a good drive, right, babe?
Yeah, hopefully there'll be no rain. It'll be fine.
Hopefully. And all the babies are good. Millie, you want to say hi? Oh, Millie's being a good boy. Princess is kind of already spread out. Sabrina is there ready. And Gamma's a little stressed out today, so she's sitting here on Mommy's lap. Okay, so we just fueled up, and I'm using the correct terminology, right, honey?
You're using better terminology, yes you are.
And so right now we're getting ready to get onto 95, headed up to South Carolina. And Kenny checked out the noise we heard, didn't see anything wrong. Everything's driving good, so I think we're in good shape, right, babe?
Yeah, it appears everything's good.
So we're coming up on the Florida-Georgia line. We have been with our new RV for 2 months now, and now we are leaving Florida, headed to the first state we visited other than our home state, and so welcome us to Georgia. So oodles of traffic and construction, but here we are. Welcome to Georgia. We are now in South Carolina, just crossing over the border now. Hello, South Carolina. Our campground is just about 30 minutes from here.
So here we are at 1,000 Trails, the Oaks at Point South. Here's a big clubhouse. They're doing some landscaping work here. Nice looking pool. Haven't been in there yet. And then there is a large dog park. It's all dirt, but good for the dogs. And who do we have over here? We have a couple of guests.
What's Daddy doing? What's Daddy doing?
Beautiful, like little treed grove here. As you come in, we stopped right here in the driveway and we disconnected the toad. It's a fairly small campground with mostly pull-through sites. So I guess they must have a rock painting class for the kids, because all of these rocks are cutely decorated. I like that one right there. Maybe they get these rocks from the lake or maybe a little river that's by. I'm not really sure. So here's a community fire pit. They encourage the campers to come down here. Community wood, bring your own wood, bring your own chair, bring your own beverages. Little mini golf. I haven't been over to check that out yet. And there's a horseshoe pits. Now I did bring my own horseshoes. I suppose you just go get the horseshoes out of the office if you want to borrow them and use them. And then over here is a basketball court. So, nothing special, but usable.
Okay, so something you need to remember that we made a mistake of is checking where all your connections are when you're pulling in. I was focused on making sure the slide was out, and also our escape door had to clear that tree. But then unfortunately, the sewer is way, way over here, and our sewer connection tanks are way, way over there. So we ended up having to overnight an extra tube, sewer line, to be able to use our tanks, to use the facilities here.
Well, it's a crappy day here in South Carolina. It's been raining hard all day. Campground is not flooded, but there's pooled water everywhere. We were going to go to bingo tonight, but that's not going to happen. Hopefully we dry out tomorrow.
So travels on the road are definitely less fun when there's a lot of weather problems. So right now we have lots of standing water. Our rugs are literally floating. When you step on them, the water gushes up. The poor dogs don't want to go outside. And it's supposed to rain the rest of the week. And we had planned to go into Savannah and Charleston. So hopefully it'll start drying out so where we can get out and have a little fun. The water keeps rising. The rain hasn't stopped. And these rugs are totally floating now. All the mulch is floating. Ugh. Poor Gamma is just, it's so wet here. We thought we had a little bit of break from rain, but then it stormed again and everything's soaked. Okay, here goes Kenny. Out into the wet mess to take our poor Sabrina for a walk. Oh my God, look how flooded. Oh, the rugs. Look, good thing they're plastic, right?
Yeah.
All right, Daddy's gonna take you to a spot where there's no water, Bina. Oh my God, it's such a mess. Here we are on a rainy day in South Carolina, and there's Miss Gamma sitting at the foot of my recliner. It's where she loves to be, and she loves to be covered with her blankie. Then we have Millie. Hi, Millie. Sitting between Ken's legs. Right, buddy? You the good boy. And there's the princess girl. Always loving to be with her dada. And there's our Miss Sabrina sitting on the armrest. Oh, Sabrina. Oh, does that feel good? Oh, yeah, she loves her ear rubbings.
All right, everyone, today's Friday. It's been pretty soggy around here for the past 2 days. Wednesday was a total rain out. Yesterday, we had some pretty bad rainstorms coming through in the afternoon. So today's looking a little bit better. Sunny at least. We're going to head down to Savannah, and we're going to see what kind of things we can see in Savannah. Things are starting to dry out. Hopefully by this afternoon when we get home, it will be better. Our campsite is still pretty much underwater. I feel bad for this guy over here with the sewer drain next to me. Our driveway is pretty wet still. And the driver's side of our coach is still pretty wet with big puddles too. All right, we're in the truck. We can get out of here. That tree there.
Here we are in Savannah, Georgia, driving down this gorgeous tree-lined street. Headed to a parking garage so we can explore for the day.
The beautiful Savannah brick-lined street. fountain at Forsyth Park.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through. Just an old sweet song. There's Georgia on my mind.
The park is filled full of oak trees with the Spanish moss hanging down and lots and lots of mahogany trees. I'm sorry, magnolia trees also. Some of the magnolia trees are just huge.
Whole day comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the dark.
Millie, did you have a good lunch? Oh, yeah. Pranny and Kenny.
Cheers.
So we are in Beaufort, South Carolina, out exploring for the day, and this is the Beaufort River. We're headed to a restaurant on the water to have some yummy seafood. Those are really cool. The military planes are very, very active today. And we have heard these over our campsite over and over and over because of the military bases that are here. We are getting ready to drive over the bridge to get to Parris Island, a Marine Corps base in South Carolina. So now we're headed off Parris Island. We were not able to get in to go to the museum that they have there because it is closed on Sundays. We should have known better. South Carolina's got about 800 churches that we've seen so far, so I guess Sundays are church days for everybody. So next time we'll see it. So as we're driving around Beaufort, we came across a U.S. National Cemetery, which we believe to be a military cemetery, so we thought we'd come by and pay our respects. Yeah, everything's military. They're all white. It's actually really beautiful with all the trees and the moss. So we heard that this little roadside stand, Highway 21 Seafood, has the best seafood right off the boats from Beaufort. So we are here to get some fish and some shrimp.
The next day we decided to go down to the National Wildlife Refuge and then go take a quick ride to Hilton Head Island.
Here we are at the Savannah National Wildlife Refuge, And you can see way over in the distance is actually the Savannah area where the riverfront is. All right, we've got a swimming gator. He's just swimming along. Doesn't look too big. Actually, he looks like a baby. Yeah, he's not too big. I wonder if there's a big old mama behind him. Okay, we saw a gator a little while ago, but he went under the water faster than we could get a picture. But here's another one. Ken read in the information that up here in Savannah, when it's hot, the gators go deep into the water. So we didn't expect to see a lot of them today, but here's one.
All right, I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into here. Maybe I don't want to go down here. But we will see where it takes us. Down here for nothing. Well, I went down to that photo blind and all I got to see was mosquitoes all over my legs. It's kind of a cool little area right here with all the, I guess they're big old oak trees with the Spanish moss hanging off of them. Look at this one right here. This is crazy.
It's so big.
Wow. It's pretty cool.
I wonder how old these trees are.
I don't know. They've got to be a couple hundred years old anyways. I mean, look at this one. It looks like something out of a horror film.
It does. I wouldn't want to be in here in the night.
No way.
So we are headed on to Hilton Head, and the bridge, traffic is super bad. It is super hot. Our car is rating 99 degrees. And this is just like the big marshland. Some more natural beauty as we're headed over to Hilton Head.
These people have a great racket going on. $9 just to drive in to see pines.
This is the drive into the Hilton Head Harbor area. It is so beautiful. There's homes that are gorgeous, and there's a walking and bike trail, and everything is just well preserved. So you really do feel sort of like you're out in the woods. It's really lovely.
Well, we made it to Hilton Head Island. It's a lovely day out. And we lucked out we had a great parking spot right here. And here's the infamous Harbor Town Lighthouse. Princess Millie, hey you guys. Hey guys, here we are at Harbor Town, South Carolina, Hilton Head. Beautiful day. Hey you guys, what are you guys doing? Huh? Are you in Harbor Town? Are you in Harbor Town? Huh?
Harbor Town, Hilton Head. So on Hilton Head, we found this really, really big horse ranch. Lots and lots of really beautiful horses. I'm sure they're quite expensive horses, actually.
All in all, we had a great time over here in South Carolina, visiting the 1,000 Trails at Oak South. We were able to go down to Savannah, spend a nice day in Savannah, get over to the National Wildlife Refuge, and look at some alligators and some wildlife over there, along with heading to Hilton Head Island. Now, I would recommend, if you do go to Hilton Head, that you want to go early in the morning, because the traffic gets backed up over that island. There's only one way on and there's one way out. We're also able to take in Beaufort, South Carolina. That's where the Publix is, where your main shopping will be. It's about 20 minutes away. Remember, the noise you hear is the sound of freedom.
So today's a travel day. We are on our way to Stone Mountain. Finally, we were trying to get on the road by 10 this morning, so we were up and started getting things going, and then it poured and got everything wet. So that was a little challenging, but we're, again, making the best of it. But then we started to pull in our slides, and we got one slide in, but the other two would not move. So luckily our friend Ed at General RV was there for us once again. We called him and he FaceTimed with Ken and was able to help us bypass a fuse that had blown. We were able to get the slides in, and now we are on our way. Right, babe?
Yeah, we're on our way, a little delayed, but we made it. So now we have to go out and buy a couple fuses. Ed says we can get them off of Amazon. But I asked him what the amperage is, because I'm not sure what the amperage is if we need to get. So
after 3 miles, keep right to take exit 38 towards SC 68, Umassey, and then keep left.
Thank you, Siri. So you should be able to tell me what the amperage is, so we can order them. We'll order a couple of them, so we have them in stock. But I'd like to know why the fuse blew. That's the major question right now.
Right, yeah, because we certainly don't want this to happen again. Also, we did proactively buy a whole little big a pack of fuses, but what we needed was not in our fuse pack. So, lesson learned, and we are on our way, and we'll be back when we are at Stone Mountain.